Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy Nightingale.
And today we've landed right here in Philadelphia. Whenever we're on the road, we always love to check out the local zoo. And we've gone to Philly hundreds of times, surprisingly.
Never been here.
Never been to the zoo. And we should go to the zoo. You know why?
I like animals.
And it's also America's first zoo. This zoo got its charter in 1859. Civil War broke out, didn't open until 1874, but it was still America's first zoo. Also was the first zoo to successfully breed orangutans and chimpanzees. First zoo to have an on-site medical facility for the animals.
And children's zoo.
And first children's zoo. And also the first children's zoo to make a diet for the animals. So it sounds like an important zoo. Also was used in some films. We'll discuss that in a few. But it's time to go in. Hopefully you like this kind of thing. If you do, you should like this video. Subscribe to our channel. We go to a bunch of different weird roadside attractions, zoos, odd places, fun stuff across the country. And comment down below, what is your favorite zoo? But it's time to do this. Step right up. Let's go for this ride. I love zoos that have some old feels. This one is a little sad. I thought it was just a male lion with his cubs standing next to the female lion, but it looks like she was shot by an arrow. This shot right here was actually used in the movie 12 Monkeys. Great movie with Bruce Willis, Madeline Stowe, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt and his organization came to the zoo to release all the animals, and we see the shot with their bus parked to the left of this statue. And at the time we're recording this, they actually have an exhibit by artist Thomas Dambo, man from Denmark that makes these trolls out of recycled material. There's 6 trolls here at the Philadelphia Zoo, and the name of the exhibit is Save the Humans. But saving the humans also means saving nature and wildlife and the habitats all living things need to survive. And this troll is entering us into the zoo. And this here is Ranja Red Eye. And it looks like you could purchase your zoo key at the zoo shop, and you could put your keys into these little speaker things, turn your key, and it tells you a little bit about each of the trolls. This one says, consider the best communicator among the traveling troll tribe, speaks to humans because she wants them to rethink their relationship with wildlife and the planet. And the zoo is a good sized zoo, as you can see from this map. And the other interactive thing they have is there's a fairy trail where you could search and find all these little doors for fairy houses. We're going to try to find as many trolls as fairy houses as we can while we're here, along with showing you all the cool animals. First enclosure, we have some red-tailed monkeys running around. And as we pan up, we also have a colobus monkey. Head into the Rare Animal Conservation Center. A cool thing about this zoo is some of the animals have these paths that can take them outside, so they actually can walk around and look at the zoo themselves. See the tunnel up there? He's pretty tiny for a giant elephant shrew, but he's hanging out in the same enclosure with the Bolivian gray titi monkey. Everyone's favorite animal at any zoo, naked mole rats. We've seen naked mole rats with tunnels before, but I've never seen one using a hamster wheel before. Run, naked mole rat, run! Two-toed sloths usually are lazy, but this one's very good at parkour. Look at him climbing on his ceiling. A funny fact about these two-toed sloths. If there was a female and they're in the wild and she wants to breed, the male that are competing to woo her, they would actually have slow motion, upside down hanging fights. I'm just picturing a sloth slowly moving its paw. I will get you. We have a lot of fruit bats hanging from the ceiling in this enclosure, and you might be wondering, when they're up there and they poop, what happens? Well, it falls down, and then this poor zookeeper has to clean it. Got a bunch of mongoose lemurs here. Yeah, they're playful today. Yeah, he's about to chase him. No?
No, that one. The one that's licking the branch.
Lemur stare down. About to go off-road to my wild backyard. path that they plant some plants for, like so cardinals and other local animals would come land and visit. So you can see stuff that you'd find around your local area. But on this part, we have another fairy door. We found troll number 2, Rosa Sunfinger. We see she's using this little smart car and planting in it. It says that she's an introverted troll that expresses herself through her care for plants using her life-giving fingers. I always love just looking at the pieces of wood that make up these trolls. Her spiky hair is very cool. It's really going hog wild here at the zoo. It's because we're looking at the hogs. It's all happening at the farm today. We got some goats, some sheep, some llamas. Found a little goat. Hey, little goat. He's hanging out in front of the kids' zoo. Yep, they still do have a children's zoo. Looks like the kids now have a cool playground with slides and stuff. Reptiles and amphibian building.
Oh, frog.
Everyone loves turtles. We have a spotted turtle here. Another turtle on the bottom eating some food. You're not movie turtles, but we know a man who was in a movie that there was turtles in his first movie. We're about to talk to about his second movie. No spoilers, don't tell anyone. We're here looking for this leaf-tailed gecko, and splat, right there. Hanging out on the glass, using his little suction cuppy little fingers. Here's a cute little lizard. You might think it's an iguana, but it's not. It's actually called Weber's sailfin lizard. Yeah, it's you, I'm talking about you. Whenever I see a reptile building, I always hope for having one of my favorite guys. Right here, a common snapping turtle.
They don't even blink.
We've come across him.
They have some
Came in.
ones.
I can see his tail. Is he holding himself up with his tail? His eyes.
This one's sitting on the log, is actually standing on the other guy's head.
Take a picture of these.
I've never seen a tortoise move so fast. He's being called by the zookeeper. He's like, I'm coming. Wait, I'm almost at you. He wanted a treat. Oh, everyone needs a little pet once in a while. We're looking at Abrazo.
It means
He's
hot.
actually born in 1929.
Wild.
His name means.
See this big lizard? He's here to guide the fairy door. Big cats. Looks like this big cat caught a wild hog, gonna feed its youngin'. Now this statue and this big cat enclosure is very important when it comes to Philadelphia movie history, and let's go in there and look for the exact spot. And of course we're also gonna go look at the big cats as well. First big cats we come to is a sleeping lion and lioness, all cuddly together. This is amazing, but what we're looking to share with you is some tigers. Cool.
Jim Borger, Philadelphia Zoo auto mechanic.
And it's a cat made out of auto parts.
Hi guys! Wanna come down? It might be tasty. You can try. No? Alright, cool.
We have the leopard running around.
Scratching on the chin. Oh!
Who needed a good stretch and a stretch?
Play with the ball. Do it.
And what we're looking at is an armored leopard. And this fella right here is why we came to Big Cat Falls. Because in front of this tiger enclosure, in the movie Rocky number 2. So in Rocky number 2, in a nice snowstorm, Rocky Balboa brings Adrian here to the Philadelphia Zoo, and he proposes to her right in front of these tigers. The enclosures have changed since the filming of that movie, but that proposal always has a special spot in my heart because a few blocks away is a spot called the Tiberino Museum, and it's an art museum me and Joy used to perform at, and that's where I actually proposed to Joy. In throw stone's distance from this tiger enclosure. So here we see a photo of Rocky and Adrian, and as we pan up, we can see the same brickwork behind the tiger. The tiger's walking in the shot, just like that tiger. Also have the photo of Rocky and Adrian kissing as the tiger came forward, just like this tiger's doing. You don't want to know what I had to pay this tiger to pose for these shots, to line them up.
Look at him, he's right here.
Joy, what do you think you do in the next 40 or 50 years?
I don't know why.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind marrying me very much. And that's when Rocky, because Adrian goes, what? And you don't know if she's just saying what because she can't believe what he's asking, or if she can't really hear because she has earmuffs on, and he moved her earmuff away and he went. And then he said, if you wouldn't mind marrying me too much. I was wondering, Joy, would you?
Well, I already am.
And that's when they got engaged. And then Rocky invited the tiger. The tiger right there was standing in the spot in Rocky 2 where Rocky Balboa proposed to Adrian. Yo, Adrian.
Yo, tiger.
Don't worry, I won't get any of my hair in the sink or anything like that. Here comes the tiger again. Yo, tiger, you want to come to the wedding? Can you get out? Tiger, hey, oh. So both, the entrance to the zoo was the 12 monkeys, and the tiger enclosure, we're encountering a tiger as we speak, using Rocky 2. 2 cinema filming locations. What's that, Mr. Tiger? It's $50 for an autograph and another $50 for a photo? Because you're a movie star? And if you have kids, they could do some face painting at the zoo. Wood carved carousel about the Amazon rainforest. So many cool Amazon rainforest animals you could ride. Some cool animals. Parrots, monkeys, and caimans, and anteaters. The bench is a big turtle. It's amazing carving. Even the ceiling's carved. Look at the snake coming down. See all the leafing, making the canopy of the carousel and of the forest. All the support poles look like trees.
Welcome to the Amazon Rainforest Carousel, the first hand-carved wooden carousel to be featured in the United States.
Polly wants a carousel ride?
Yes, I do.
Joy's guy wants a cracker. I just want some Fruit Loops.
I said food on this.
Joy was riding the macaw, and I was riding the toucan. Thanks for letting us ride, guys. In the center of the zoo, if you're looking for some food, they have little food trucks from Philly Eats to tacos to Southern Kiss Chicken. We've come to troll number 3, Bazabular, a wild child who spreads his message in mud paint and expresses himself through nature. You can see he has his bucket. I wonder if that's where he stores his mud paint in. He's just in a chill position, hanging out. We actually saw Big Rusty, another one of Thomas Dambo's trolls in Jersey. We'll put a link to that down below. But what's interesting is those had some scrap and a lot more raw parts. This is all recycled wood, but it looks cleaner and finished. Big Rusty, I think, was meant to look gritty. I mean, look how crafted all those wood pieces to fit to make his head. That's amazing. Have some turkey vultures. And of course, turkey vultures pick the scraps of stuff, so this fairy doll has a little bone as the doorknob. We might have left Big Cat Falls, but we have found some cheetahs at the far end of the zoo. We have the symbol of America. 2 bald eagles. Do you know what one bald eagle doesn't say the other bald eagle? What's the number for your barber? Because they're both bald. We have a chicken hanging out for fiberglass cow, but if we look up in the corner, we actually have a barn owl in here with them. Did you know there was this many kinds of chickens? There's fried, there's rotisserie, there's buffalo. There's foghorn leghorn. And I might have cracked a joke about them all being food. But when you think of Dracula, you do think of drinking blood from a neck. And look at this one. Transylvania Naked Neck. I don't see the otters yet, but I have to say, this is my favorite otter enclosure ever. They have a full water slide. That is awesome. In 2004, Philadelphia Zoo became the first zoo in North America to breed giant otters. Our breeding pair successfully raised 20 pups over the years. Now 12 of these pups are living at zoos across the country. So if you see otters at these zoos, you've seen these ones' pups. And there it is, the giant river otter.
They're looking for food.
All three otters hanging in a row.
That helps them swim too.
We have some vampire bats hanging in the back. And you wonder how we got in here? They came into the fairy door. Or is it a vampire bat door? We have some red pandas and a zookeeper. Look how cute their faces are.
Can you tell us a little more about them? They are slowly moving towards extinct. I wouldn't say they're extinct in the wild yet. There's about 2,500 pandas left in the wild. And there are about 880 red pandas living in captivity in North America right now. So in zoos, and they are slowly going extinct because of deforestation and the exotic pet trade.
Look at that face having a little leaf treat, having its afternoon snack.
And they are alive.
Yeah.
One of them was purple.
Yeah. These guys don't do purple. They are.
As we look at Sophus Lotus, we can see he's holding his ear to the ground. That's because Sophus Lotus is a great listener. He pays great attention to the little things. He was the first to notice something was wrong with the world, that nature was changing. He wants the humans to reconnect with wildlife, like snakes, so that we can reduce our harmful impacts on the planet.
Why does it have to be snakes?
Indiana Jones wouldn't be a fan. We wanted to share with you the Thomas Dambo trolls when we're here. They are here for a very limited time, so it's not something that we're showing you saying come to the zoo to see, because they might be gone. But it is something that we're saying are cool, need to be documented, and the zoo is very cool. It will still be here.
Come to the zoo.
Come to the zoo, exactly. The next troll we come to is a troll named Kamakan. She's a creator. Where we see trash, she sees treasure, and she learns how to reuse and repurpose. Look at that necklace made out of old discarded pieces of plastic. We're gonna use Joy for reference. These are some big trolls he got here. The way the wood pieces are used on the torso, like shingles, really creates the look of fur to the trolls. So cool. We have carport gorilla standing 13 feet tall and 12 feet deep. Constructed of 55 salvaged car parts. And these are the hood's natural colors. They actually just put a UV resistant clear coat over them. You got to admire the car emblems creating his pectoral muscles. Some beautiful giraffes here at the zoo. Hey buddy, you don't have to hide. You can come say hi. Yeah. Is Jeffrey any of your cousins? We have some Watusi cattle. Hey, nice rack. The size of those horns are insane and massive. You would think they weigh like 200 pounds. Supposedly it's like a spongy fibrous tissue inside, and they're not too heavy for the cattle. And it's great. In with the zebras, we actually have the rhino. Any day I get to go to a zoo and see a southern white rhino is a good day. We've come to our last Thomas Dambo troll, Evie Pip. She tries to communicate with humans through colorful birdhouses. And as we can see, she's hung some colorful birdhouses up in the trees. She has one in her hand. Looks like she's putting them up in this tree right now. And of course, the troll with the birdhouses outside the McNeil Aviation Center. It's the birdhouse. And then already some pretty birds.
Wow, coming into one of the rooms. And ducks.
I always find these open air bird enclosures that we're in with the birds. And if you're curious what the birds are, there is an identification guide you can borrow.
We have a family tree here, so it's long as everything, crafted that, and then they have a dog stuff in my hole. Wow. Big mohawk guy.
Punk rocker.
That's crazy.
That's actually the largest of the pigeon species. Found one of my favorite animals to find in the zoo, an Andean bear. Usual bear. And these bears are typically found in, well, their natural environment, South America. And this bear is Cinchi. He's 4 years old. It says he likes to nap, as we can see. A statue of a mama bear and a baby bear, but it's warning, so avoid touching these sculptures. Could get very hot or very cold or very slippery. It is Philly, but we are close to Baltimore, so we got some pink flamingos. It's a John Waters joke. He made the movie Pink Flamingos with Divine, and these are the birds, pink flamingos. You get it? Things you don't expect to see in the middle of a zoo. The Solitude, designed and built in 1784 as a riverside villa by John Penn Jr. Serves as a model for the country houses of the federal period, circa 1775 to 1830. And it might be an old house, but no, George Washington did not sleep here. I wasn't asking, but they wanted to tell me George Washington did not sleep here. General Washington noted in his diary that he visited the Solitude during the Consul's Convention, but was not invited to stay the night. Oh, so he visited, but no one let him stay. I see what it is. There's a building called Spiders Live, so we had to share with you one of them, the Mexican Red Maid. Joy's looking at the Goliath bird eater. He's hiding in his tree waiting for a bird. There she is. She's a man killer. The black widow spider. Beautiful fountain. Almost looks like driftwood making gazelles. So there you have it, the Philadelphia Zoo. We came, we saw some animals, filming locations, rode a carousel, and saw some Thomas Dambo trolls. So that's a good day. I think so. It was a fun zoo. From what we saw, it looks like it's cashless, just so you know that if you come. And we would recommend it. We love going to zoos, especially zoos that do good for the environment. We saw that they're breeding some animals. The first otters, giant otters to breed in captivity. Some cool stuff. I think we could call it.
I think so.
Philadelphia Zoo. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. Joy, I like your big friend. Reminds me of King Kong. He's going to pick you up and climb up some tall building in Philadelphia.